Hello, Richard. Welcome to the return of the live stream. Because yeah, my laptop's been really good tonight. Yeah. You've literally you've joined us as we return from being completely offline. My computer lost internet about 20 minutes ago, and it's taken this long to get it back online. So that was fun, and welcome back, Lee. I'm gonna tweet out a new link quickly. And welcome back, Alex. Hopefully, I don't somehow break this whilst tweeting out a link. But you never know. And off goes the message. Yay. Right then. Feels weird being the first viewer. Yeah, I bet it does. But welcome back again. Technology. Oh, isn't technology wonderful? Tweet from your phone, Gary. No. Oh, see, now I thought about that, but I use software to tweet for me that does all the social medias at once, so it saves me issues. Saw Discord announcement that it's broken just as I was about to join. Typical Jamie. But welcome. Yes, so whilst I was waiting for the internet to come back, I cut a bit of card to shape for the last bit of infill, so that's all you've missed. That's literally all I've done the whole time the internet was down. But now that it's back, hydration is important. Exactly. Fancy pants technology. And I mean, let's show just how fancy the technology here is. This is the internet. This is the cable that is playing up tonight. I see no problems with having to run it like this whatsoever. I can't imagine what is possibly causing the issues. Everything looks fine to me. I best turn my phone back on silent. There we go. Gary breaking the fourth wall here by showing us his setup. Maybe I am, yeah. Well, I like to think I constantly break the fourth wall. But yeah, of course, the cable was never designed to be used by something sitting over there. It was designed. The place was designed so the laptop would be sat here, which is kind of a problem with a layout. So before next week, I am going to cut that. I'm going to get rid of that cable, completely replace it, and I'm going to put a network port in here, so I can just plug a cable in no matter how long I need it, and that should solve all our problems. Should is a great word, isn't it? Oh, and Alex, as for your messages whilst we were offline, do it. Get it printed. Do it. You know you want to. Missed a bit back. Sorry if this layout. Is this LBSC or is it LBSC or for industrials like your packet? So this layout is industrial with an LBSC mainline connection. Let me move stuff off of it. So this is South Park Quarry. It is a very small layout and I absolutely love it. What we have is a 533 Inglenook shunting puzzle. with an engine shed over the head shunt and a mainline connection hidden back behind the shed. And then we also have a loop so that a mainline engine, a Terrier, can bring a train in down this way, leave its wagons here, pull to the end of the siding, run round, push the train down, and off it goes, leaving the industrial loco in here to shunt the shunting puzzle. Which, yeah, generally a packet. Should be in the word in that sentence. Indeed, Paul. Really should be finishing my JT. I've got to fill the tanks and part of the boiler, then it should be done. Oh, do it, Richard. That's such a great project. I'm really looking forward to seeing that one finished. So yeah, do finish it. I would be, but lack of printer. If only I knew someone who had access to one. Cough. Well, you'll have to send them an STL and stuff, Alex, and officially order. Is it named South Park after the show? No, it is named South Park after the quarry that was actually next to where the Oak Hill branch is set. Actually a real quarry called South Park Quarry right next to the branch. Your points DC or DCC. The points are DC operated via a control panel on the front there. So that is all the points. It has a slot for an NCE power cab here. So because I am DCC. But now this is going to be an awkward one. I don't know what the lighting's going to be like. No, you can't see it. Well, you sort of can. Sticking out the back of the layout there. There we go. So, sticking out the back of the layout. Something pointy. Sticking out the back of the layout. Just there, you can see it. Is 2 input pins that allow me to hook up an analog controller so the layout can be operated on DC as well. That was done for when Linny came down in October so that Linny's stock could run on the layout, and did very well. So yeah, she's a DC or DCC layout. Fits in a box that is rather small. When not being used, you can see I've got 3 holes up the top here where the fiddle yard clips to, so the fiddle yard fits in its box with it. It's literally one box. Take it to a show, arrive at the show, take it out its box, undo 3 screws, flip the fiddle yard round and do 2 screws up. That is the setup for this thing. So yeah, quite a simple layout. That's good here, nice to see some items. Now, I wish you couldn't make this up, could you? For goodness sake. So, yeah, for anyone wanting to do a layout like this, this is built on the scale model scenery layout in a box #1 baseboards for the 77 litre. I think it's 77 litre. Really useful box. Which lives there. That is South Park Quarry's box. The fiddle yard is one of the centre boards designed for this layout, because you can get extensions to add into the middle there. And if you actually, I just want to point out before I say any of this, I did not design this track plan. Linny did it for me. You cannot get much more than this into one of these layouts. If you want a shunting layout in one of these boxes, this track plan is on my website. You can download it in any rail format. You can load it up in the free version of any rail. You can print it out full size. You can stick it down. You can use it. It will give you a list of all the parts you need. I have built all this out of Pico code 75. You could easily use code 100 for more availability. So yeah, if you want to make a nice little shunting layout, go download the track plan, get one of these baseboards, and go ahead. I need to ask about baseboards they have and aren't using. Well, you should definitely do that. It might take it and try and make a quayside layout. Sounds good. I do like a quayside layout. I've thought of making quayside layouts in the past. Not gonna lie. Where would we be without Linny? I know, right? Everyone needs a Linny. Linny is good at making trap plans as well. It depends on get back in the country on the 7th, might be able to pop down. If you are going to pop down to the show, Lee, let me know. I might be going along after work. I can work out where the exhibition is. we'll have to make you a map, Sophia. So yeah, what we need to do now, stick some slabs to this. Why do I keep calling them tiles? I don't know. If you could find out and let me know, that'd be great. I'd like to pop down, but it's a good journey for me to get to it. Yeah, I think it would be a bit far for it to be worth your while, really. I'll be missing my usual Bluebell Railway Model Rail exhibition I always try and visit. Oh, is it the Bluebell that weekend as well? They technically are tiles. I mean, I suppose they are, but they're paving slabs, aren't they? But yes, you're right, they are tiles. Bit of ballast in there. Weekend 4 on way. Oh, okay. Bluebell's different weekend. My club's exhibiting at both. Excellent. I do like the Bluebell show. I've exhibited at the Bluebell a few times. It's always good fun. Always get a lot of people through. So far, I've never exhibited at Eastbourne. I'll have to have a word with their members next time they're in the shop. See if we can get South Park Quarry along to the Eastbourne show next year, yeah? And then you'll all have to come along and have a play. That time of the week, so quick, getting quick before the stream disappears. Yes, as Sophia says, it's that time of the week. So let us know, what are you up to this week? I always like to hear about your modelling. Please do tell before the stream disappears on us again. What are you up to whilst watching me fail to keep a laptop behaving? Move this off the layout whilst putting a knife violently through it. So you're getting from Roxy Mouldings, Plastic Art and SWR Tri-Composite kit. Ah, I like those kits. It's not plastic art, it's vacuum formed. But yeah, I built the full break on stream. It was a commission for Linny. Fighting water slide transfers for my fish van. I mean, I'd rather water slide transfers than internet connections. This week I've been researching 1830s to 50s locomotives, thinking too much about industrial 00N3. It looks so good, but I have the worst luck with 00N3. I mean, I want to tell you to do it anyway. Because, yeah. Painting some dark Prussian blue on the Broughton Quarry shunter for possible extension of the layout. Wow. How exciting. Been planning on how to build this GCR Class 1 as well. So I've ordered some lovely figures from Andy Staddon. 40 in total, so I'll probably be painting them soon. Fantastic. I do love Andy Staddon's figures. They are absolutely wonderful things. Currently modelling 7mm Great Eastern L77 and printing a 6mm GNR Howden Break Third 7mm version of Stradley Lantern Goods Break 3 and McCormack. Fantastic. Oh, excellent. So I say we'll have to discuss ballast brakes and wagons at some point, Rob. In 4mm. I haven't scaled mine up to 7mm yet, but I plan on it. Been playing with water slide transfers this week, myself and Mark 1 project, and detailing up the standard 4. Excellent. Is that one of the ones you've put out on Twitter? I do enjoy your posts on Twitter. Hydration is important. Or is it even better, the one I sold you? Ow! That's the end of my finger with the knife. It's indeed from your good self. Excellent. Makes me very pleased. Yeah, the only thing better than people buying stuff from me is people buying stuff from me and then detailing it and making it better and putting it on social media so I can see. Because, you know, obviously as a shop, I appreciate the custom. But as a modeler, I appreciate the effort. Sounds good to me, Gary. Money printers for a lot better, thankfully. So should be getting better prints out. Excellent. I've got a Photon Ultra at my shop now, the DLP one, and the prints on it are incredible. I could not believe how much better than my Mars it was. We don't need to stain the slabs crimson. Ideally not, no. Luckily, I think the amount of glue on the end of my finger kept it sealed. Also, the chart item was better operated from the front. Yeah, I like operating layouts from the front. So, yeah, I get that. LMS slabs, right? Yeah, yes. There we are. That will be our yard track infield. Tomorrow's project is an Eastbourne Models box van onto a Lomac. Oh, excellent. That is well snazzy, dude. I'm guessing the prints are off the chart. The prints are absolutely phenomenal. It is close to injection molded quality, honestly. I could not believe how good it was. Like, if the chance to grab a second one of those printers comes up, I will be doing it. It's got some issues, such as any Cubic decided that it needed a VAT where the FEP can't be changed. But you can buy new VATs, so that's what we did. Only a small build plate size those in the gallery. I'm also hearing new 8K printers just as good apparently. Yes, it is only a small build plate, unfortunately. The Mars is significantly bigger. Which, you know, it's kind of disappointing. That's one of its downfalls. I always recommend buying a spare vat for emojis. Yeah, I think the one on the Ultra is tacky and horrible and made of plastic. So we bought some nice metal ones with nice replaceable FEPs on them, because why would you have one that doesn't have a replaceable FEP? What were Anycubic thinking? Slabbing feels looking great. Thank you, Alex. I suppose we can get some more cobble down, since I have sheets and sheets of it. As I say, if we look back at the space we've got to fill, that one sits about there. And those ones sit about there and fill it out quite nicely. This needs the sticky out bits on the end removing, which you always do by cutting away from yourself. I am obviously over there at the moment, as you can tell. Never cut towards yourself, especially not with a blade like this. I have learnt that lesson, and I've got the holes in the t-shirt to prove it. I think I've still got a scar, actually. Yep, there's a scar. So, you know, don't do that. Small wheel plate isn't a problem for wagons and early coaches, though. It is if you want to do anything but 4mm. But yeah, it prints my 4mm wagons really nicely. Yeah, I did that with the first generation Anycubic mono printers. You have to buy a complete unit that screws into the base of that proper ball ache. Yeah, that's exactly what it is with this one. So it was like, well, no, we want a new vat that can have changeable FEPs on it, because why? Why? Oh, I can't believe how much of that is blooming overlapping there. That's huge. Go from there to there. And take out basically all of the overhang. Can't believe I read that as a French word. Reading it out loud. I'll be honest, I thought twice about saying it out loud. Maybe it is French. Pronounced exactly, Sophia. That's actually not come out too bad. That means I can get that one tucked in nicely up against it all. Rhymes with patch. What a great community this is. Don't punch the camera. It's actually on at the minute. Hasn't dropped out just yet. Give it time. Not I done all the heavy stuff. That's a lovely looking bottle, isn't it? That is the water I use for washing my brushes from acrylic paint. And I suppose really I should use for washing them after using PVA glue. There we go. Now we have a layout covered in things that make the internet angry by hitting it. No, exactly, Will, exactly. Be very silly to make the internet angry by hitting it. Might die on us again. Get that lid back on in a way that is not going to get stuck. Hopefully. Must say, Gary, you're right about the community. So many interesting people and projects here on your Discord. Everybody gets along and makes good company. It is fantastic, isn't it, Jamie? I am very, very proud of the community that has been built around my YouTube channel. I don't understand it personally, why you all come and watch me, but I appreciate it. So thank you all. Hydration is important. Remember, these are available to buy from the merch store. Exclamation mark merch in the chat. You even get a cool little terrier on the other side. Some genius drew years ago because he was bored. I'll be honest, at this point I have no idea if the bot is still connected. Oh, it is, that's good. Good bot. So the next thing we need to do is start getting rid of some of these gaps. And for that we are just using some Revell plaster. This is obviously a really new bottle because I'm sure it still costs $3.99. Definitely. As I said, because we're not going to get any of it dry tonight, I have already done a piece here through the week. So this was filled. I think the join is here. It's really hard to tell now, though. It could be at a slight angle there. Who knows? Completely filled over and then scraped back to get down to the level of the top of the cobbles, and then joins between the cobbles scraped out. And then I've just gone over that, literally like this with the fiberglass pencil, just to sort of smoothen any rough edges, because of course the cobbles aren't particularly rough. And it really does hide it quite well. Price. Probably not. Ask my assistant, she's better at this than me. How's that? Well, plasto's separating because I left it. It's good stuff though, the Revel plasto. That's better. Bit of a shake and it's all coming out nicely now. So that literally just squeezes out the tube as a blob. I'm just mixing it up because it wasn't quite mixed. I didn't shake it up before using it. And yeah, so that just literally slops on between the gaps. As I say, we take it down and carve it about once it's dry. And you'll never know where the joins are once it's all painted. At least that's the theory. So I'm not measured, I'm caught up to talking about my J88, looking to add its dome and then to use filler. Is that Revel filler you're using, Gary? It is the Revel Plasto. I love the stuff. And I look forward to seeing your J88. I like that you got caught up into sorting it out. And good night, Jamie. Thank you for coming by. Sleep well. And all the other jazz I say when people are leaving. Don't work too hard through the week. It's like the right price of it online. Well, it may well be. If that's what it is online, it probably is what it is. This bottle came into the shop second hand. I've not actually looked at the price. I literally just... I initially did put it on the shelf, and then I was like, no, I need some of that. I'll have it. Because we don't have any in stock at the minute. Absolutely stinks though, whatever price it is. So yeah, that goes on, fills all our gaps. I run out of it and have to get more. Bit of an odd thing to sell second hand. It was unopened. It was included in a collection of stuff that came to us through not the best circumstances. It was completely unopened. With the shop, yeah, do you just spend your wages at the shop? No, I pay all my bills with them as well. Well, most of my bills. I do have other income. And I also cover your ears, Sophia. Spend them on railway stuff at places that aren't the shop. Okay, you can uncover your ears again. Also, Sebastian, if you're watching, you didn't hear that. I don't buy railway stuff from anywhere but the shop, obviously. Only if it's Terry's. Actually got, so for those that don't know, last month was a do not buy any railway stuff month. Because I had a big bill to pay for a trip the kids are going on, and I bought a new car. This month, I have already got one new kit here, and I've got 2 more kits on their way to me. The one I've already got is second hand and came off eBay. The other 2, however, are brand new. Bought direct from their manufacturers. What did I mention? Nothing, Sophia. I said nothing. Some more kits build on stream. Anything interesting? Oh, definitely interesting. Definitely interesting things. Do I dare hit the be right back button and hope the internet stays up long enough for me to run and get the kit and come back? What do we reckon? Can it manage it? Say hobby crafting. Oh no, I did not. I did not swear like that. How dare you? Let's try it. Let's see how well the internet can behave. And the internet's still up. My gosh. So, interesting new things. Tell you what, I'm going to be high in here off the fumes of this filler. Also, I watched you buying railway items not from the shop on Friday. Oh yeah, you bullied me into it. But there's this. This is an interesting thing. The Lion class, or Leon. And look, someone's put all lots of wheels and a motor in it now. And some handrail knobs that are really easy to buy separately from kits. And some absolutely gorgeous lost wax brass pieces. But so this is the D2, which are, they're an 042. Look a bit like a Gladstone, but smaller. Completely etched. Etched boiler. So that'll be fun to roll.